Hello! This is just your friendly neighborhood Sims player coming in with the Not So Berry challenge. It's a challenge where you play for 10 generations and each generation has its own color. So right now we're on the mint generation, which is generation 1, obviously. And also each generation has its own backstory. So for the first generation mint, it says you're a mischievous scientist that really loves the color mint. You're career driven but still make time for silly pranks and outings with your closest friends. You love luxury and you want the best for yourself and your family. So your traits have to be vegetarian, jealous, and materialistic. Your aspiration has to be the chief of mischief, and your career is scientist. The rules is that you have to master the scientist career and complete the chief of mischief aspiration. The second one is the master the mischief and the logic skills. And the third is complete the elements collection, which I've seen is a little bit difficult. So I downloaded this tiny home off the gallery, so I wanted to show it off a little bit. Tiny kitchen. I wanted a tiny home because you can gain your skills faster and increase your relationships faster. Just, you get a lot of benefits. And yeah, that's a tiny living room with a tiny kitchen. I think that's the Murphy bed. And there's the computer. And then off to your left, we have the bathroom. Very, very simple. Sink actually looked kind of dirty. And that is the entire house, so let's move on. This is the sim I made. Her name is Pepper, and I love the hair that I got for her. It's the first time really using any CC and CAS. And I went ahead and actually made her a fiancé named Shea, if I can turn around and look at him for a second. And I'm probably going to insert a clip of Cass as well, or in a different video. So yeah, that's what he looks like. I wanted to start them off together because it does take quite a bit of time to actually find someone to marry. And part of the rules for the mint generation is that you have to be really close with the yellow generation, which is going to be her grandchild. So I wanted to make sure she's not going to die before that happens. So the first order of business is I made sure that tech support was added as a neighborhood action plan that I can vote on, because it does help in the astronaut, tech guru, scientist, and such and such. I wanted to start their story that they sort of went away to the country, and Shea, he actually wants to achieve the wellness aspiration. He's super into yoga. I figured maybe he would teach yoga. I definitely wanted to check out that pack. And I felt like it was a good balance because she's materialistic and jealous. And I also made them both vegetarians. And I just thought they would balance each other out. And as you can see, they are very much in love. Isn't that sweet? And the next thing I did was sign Pepper up for the scientist career as part of the challenge. And I also thought that I should sign Shea up as well for a career. And I decided to go with the barista because I feel like he would have that as his main job, and then he would teach yoga on the side. Since I couldn't really find a wellness career, I don't think they actually have a specific career. So yeah, I just thought barista was very fitting for him. So I figured with the welcome wagon showing up, it's a perfect opportunity to start increasing my mischief skill. So I actually wanted to see if any of the Sims would get offended by my materialistic conversations and bragging, but actually I found that it was the opposite. So yeah, everyone didn't really mind listening to myself bragging. So then I just kind of went straight into just clicking on all the mischief things. So she's not a lot of people are really gonna like her. Oh, and then she already started making progress on her breakthrough, which was good. And I think I did get her first 2 breakthroughs that she needs to progress in the scientist career. I also wanted to mention too that yes, I am doing a voiceover right now because I couldn't figure out how to hook my microphone up to the computer, but I just wanted to let everybody know that in future videos I will be talking while playing the game, which is what I always prefer when I watch these videos. So yeah, I wanted to get her through her breakthroughs, so I decided to have her read some books because that's one way to do it. So then I had Shea practicing his yoga skill. Did not realize it was snowing, I guess. For some reason, this guy kept hanging around Thomas Watson. So I'm like, you know what? I am going to make an enemy. Even though we don't need to make enemies in this challenge. But I had to get up my mischief skill, so I decided to do that. He's so angry at me. Cat's like, can you feed me, please? And there's Shea in the background doing his yoga. At some point, it did say he was freezing to death, but I never saw him actually turn blue. Oh, and then I figured I'm going to vote on some action plans because, you know, the welcome wagon probably earned me some points. So I'm going to put all of my votes into tech support. And I'm pretty sure Shea didn't have any points. Oh, he's stinking. He's working up a sweat, practicing his yoga. Yes, this is when I realized he was freezing to death when he walked into the house. Yeah, the cat's standing there like, where's my litter tray, dude? Yeah, he didn't have any points. He wasn't even socializing, I guess. So, don't worry. I did end it shortly after this. So, I will be probably putting in a thermostat, too. I got to put in a thermostat, and I got to get the cat its things. Oh, there he is. He's freezing to death. No! I didn't even notice. But all is well. Probably shouldn't do yoga in the winter. Outside, I mean. So maybe, like, eventually I'll give him, like, a sunroom to do his yoga in. And that's it for now.